Hi guys, this is your boy Emmanuel Ajmaibadu. Go on YouTube and subscribe to Sahara Football. Cheers.
Amazulu FC have officially announced the signing of Ghana Black Stars goalkeeper Richard Ofori. Yes, Ofori, who had been without a club for some time now after being let go by Orlando Pirates, has joined Amazulu FC. We'll have a listen to what he had to say after signing for Amazulu. We're also going to hear from former Ghana Black Stars keeper Stephen Appiah. He's been speaking, and the Parliamentary Select Committee this week asked the conveners of the Save Ghana football demonstration to come in. Stephen Appiah was also one man who was invited. He talked about a lot of things, but what I'm going to touch on today is about the fact that we do not have a spine, a captaincy, a leadership. Leadership is lacking, according to Stephen Appiah. We'll listen to what he had to say, and we'll discuss if that is the case. We're also going to talk about David Odro and ABDUL ISSAH. The squad for Barcelona B for the second consecutive week has come in, and they are not in it. We're giving you an update why that is. But as usual, don't forget to leave a like on the video and share it. It goes a long way to make the video algorithm friendly. Before we start today's news, I'll give a couple of shout outs before we begin everything here today. I appreciate you guys so much. The comments you've been giving to us in the comment section. Let me appreciate a couple of you. Prince Addy, thank you so much for your comment in our last video. Appreciate it. Matthias Prudence, thank you so much. Your comment in the last video. Derek, your comment in the last video is much appreciated. And also looking at True Yan, your comment in the last video, much appreciated. Also, another shout out going to One Major, Nana Aintree, and Anthony. I think that's Anthony Ewusie as well. Ewusi. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks a million for your comments and engaging in our content. We'll jump right into it and first talk about the move for Richard Ofori. Richard Ofori has joined a new club side, Amazulu. Yes, they announced it officially a couple of hours ago. Amazulu Football Club have secured the services of free agent Richard Ofori, signing the Ghanaian international on the permanent deal. Now, Ofori, who will be joining the KwaZulu Natal team for the upcoming Betway Premiership, is eager to make an impact. The former Orlando Pirates and Maritzburg United player expressed his excitement about the move, and this is what he had to say. I'm happy to be here in KZN. It feels like home, as KwaZulu Natal was where I first arrived in South Africa. We're here to work and continue the journey. The team is a big club, the oldest in the country. I'm here to contribute. He also praised his fellow goalkeepers, emphasizing the importance of unity. The team has excellent goalkeepers, and together we aim to work as a unit to help the club achieve its goals. We wish Richard Ofori all the very best. The Richard Ofori, we saw the just ended African Cup of Nations, a mishap, a mistake. A lot of you were commenting when I posted it on the Facebook page, saying that don't go and touch the ball, all those funny comments. To err is human, to forgive is divine. I remember vividly how that incident made me feel because I was live at the stadium. I just was in shock. And yeah, it happens. Crazy things happen in football. Richard Ofori probably should not have been imposed for Ghana, but it is what it is. He's moving on with his career. He's at Amazulu now. If you want to follow him, that is where he is now. We wish him all the very best. He has been a good servant to the Ghana Black Stars. I will not deny that. He's made some good saves in the past. He's come big when needed in the past. So yeah, let's all be nice to him. Unfortunately, he would be remembered mostly for that incident than for any other heroics he might have had, and that is life. We wish he can bounce back better and stronger. Until then, all the best to Richard Ofori as he joins his new club, Amazulu. I'll talk about the Ghanaian youngsters who are currently with the Barcelona B. Yeah, they are not in the squad for their next trip this weekend because work permit issues. It's not been sorted yet. And I think some of you don't know this, but when you don't have an EU passport, or when you have a Ghanaian passport or a passport that is not considered high ranking, it's quite difficult to process a work permit. And considering that they are young ages, it's also proving quite difficult to get the process over the line. David Odro and Abdul Aziz's work permit issues are still not resolved, and that is why they are not in there. It's not because of anything or all that, but it is because of just that. Once the work permit is over the line, it should be easy for them to take part in action for their club side. So, yeah, that is the latest there. My next story has to do with Stephen Appiah. Tornado, the captain, skipper, former skipper of the Ghana Black Stars, says he doesn't think there is a leadership in the national team. There's a lacking sense of leadership in the Ghana Black Stars team. There is no captain leading the team. I don't see it. That is what he's saying. The former captain has passed a damning verdict on the current leadership of the Black Stars, revealing that the team has lacked an effective leader for the past 5 years, meaning from 2019 when Baby Jetta Samwanjan left the helm and Andre Ayew was in charge. He told the Parliamentary Select Committee on Sport that one of the major drawbacks of the Black Stars is that the leadership group of the playing body is unable to inspire their colleagues. Now, comparing it to his time as skipper, the former Juventus midfielder cited that despite Michael Essien's status as one of the world's best midfielders at the time, he never shied away from scolding him whenever he thought it was necessary. Appiah holds that such leadership, where players are held accountable for their actions on the field, has been lacking in the national team for the past 5 years. And that's a major reason for the poor performances during this period. This is what he said. As a leader, you have to lead. Certain decisions may not be popular among the players, but you have to take them. I don't see a captain leading the team now. And when you leave yourself like that, the players will assume that they can do whatever they want to do on the pitch. During our time, which had players like Michael Essien, we fought on the pitch at times. We fought, argued, and exchanged words, but it never affected our ultimate goal. Stephen Appiah, however, believes that the players must also take responsibility for their actions. I must say that it is not only the captain. Players who come to the national team must be committed. I do not see commitment. To be selected for from the population of over 33 million, you must see it as an honor. They must know that they are representing Ghana, he said. The parliament, through its Committee on Youth and Sport, is probing the circumstances which resulted in Ghana's disastrous showing at the recent AFCON. And he does make some points, and I do agree to a certain extent. I feel that, when it's like that and there's no leader on the pitch, I've said it before, probably Thomas Partey is not the best or the most vocal person, or his leadership styles and qualities are quite different. But sometimes you need someone who can be the coach on the pitch. The coach cannot be in the pitch with the players, and we need someone with a strong personality, someone who can let the players know as it is. We are lacking that, and it's quite clear, it's quite evident sometimes when you watch the matches, and he's not lying, he's not wrong. But let me know what you think in the comments box. Do you agree with Stephen Appiah on that assertion that Ghana Black Stars players are lacking in leadership on the pitch in terms of the captaincy? Let me know what you think in the comments box. I think there's some truth in that, and it needs to change drastically. Speaking of the Parliamentary Select Committee on sports and the meeting they had. One of the meetings they had, and I've spoken about it already, is that the Cape Coast and the Accra Sports Stadium are being worked on, along with the Babara Sports Stadium. The latest pictures we have of the Accra Sports Stadium is on your screen right now. Cape Coast is also being inspected. I think by this weekend, the inspection should be done, as CAF representatives are expected to be in town over the weekend and decide whether we can play our game here in Ghana. The game will be played here in Ghana. The venue is what is the issue. But the referee has been appointed for the game, and everything is set. The venue will be communicated, and I'm sure by now we would have an idea of where it is. It is going to be in Ghana, that is for sure, and that has been emphasized by the NSA, subject to CAF inspection, which I'm sure we will most likely pass. But let me know your thoughts on everything I've spoken about today. Stephen Appiah says we lack leadership. Amazulu have secured the services of Richard Ofori, and why David Odro and ABDUL AZIZ are not in Barca's squad once again for the second consecutive weekend. Thoughts in the comments box on everything. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your weekend.